Hello, everybody. My name's Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 MVP, and I'm here today with a very special guest, Benton Belcher from EasyTerritory. Benton, introduce yourself and tell the people what EasyTerritory is all about.
Hey, greetings, Rick. Great to talk to you. As you mentioned, I'm Benton Belcher from EasyTerritory, and I'm VP of Sales and Marketing, and have a very extensive background with Dynamics 365 and Power BI.
So you've been an ISV in the Microsoft space for at least a decade, right? You guys have been around for quite a long time. I look at you as kind of the leaders in what we call mapping technology, geospatial mapping. So why don't we talk a little bit about, the background of your company and what are some of the use cases for mapping technology for Dynamics and Power Platform?
Yeah. So, you've probably heard the story 100 times from me, Rick, but our first customer was Five Guys Burgers and Fries, and they approached us probably about 10 years ago, wanting us to write a franchise boundary management solution that integrated with Dynamics. So they were using Dynamics to manage all of their store locations, all of their franchise locations, and they wanted a mapping add-on that could integrate with Dynamics that allowed them to draw their franchise boundaries. So, in South Florida, they're building franchises by county boundary. In some parts of the country, they're building them by zip code. And then the big cities, they're doing them by city blocks. So they wanted a tool that was easy to manipulate the territory boundaries, but then also overlay all of their store locations so that they could see, how their territories were performing. So that's really how we got our start. In between that, Microsoft discontinued a product that many companies were using called MapPoint. And MapPoint really led to a lot of new use cases that we started helping customers with around Microsoft's then Bing Maps, now Azure Maps base map platform. So since then, we've grown into the support for Dynamics. We've grown our support for Dynamics 365, but also into the Power Platform, Dataverse, and Power BI.
Okay, great. So, when we talk about your technology and how it's used by organizations today, I think it's important for partners to look at, geospatial mapping, territory mapping, these type of practice areas to add to their business applications practice.
Yeah, there's really three main focus areas when we talk about mapping for big enterprises. The first is territory boundary management. So being able to manage your sales territory boundaries or your field service territory boundaries, be able to overlay all of your business data, your leads, accounts, your opportunities, all of that from Power BI or from Dynamics so that you're able to see how territories are aligned. The second use case, and this is where Power BI comes into play, is the ability to publish those territories in an interactive dashboard that your executive management and your upper level senior managers can see a territory map, see how territories are performing, create those thematic heat maps like everybody loves, be able to drill through all the way down to the account data in Power BI. So that's really the second use case. The third use case is sales rep productivity. So being able to give your field sales reps or your field service reps a map that they can use while they're planning their weeks to go out in the field, or to use while they're out in the field, and be able to optimize their routes, be able to select stores that they want to go visit and pass those into their phone's mobile mapping application so that they can have Siri tell them how to get from point A to point B.
We're just starting 2023, Benton. So what is EasyTerritory going to be doing this year?
So our big two areas of focus are to continue to grow our Power BI support and our Power Platform support. So when we talk about the sales rep productivity use case, we are expanding our Power App that comes out of the box with our managed solution that you can get from AppSource. And so we've added some great route optimization, some scheduling capabilities to that ability to pass the stops that you're going to go visit to Apple Maps or Google Maps so that you can use Apple CarPlay to navigate your day and your week. So those two areas are big focus areas for us this year, just to continue to expand those parts of our platform.
Okay, Benton, thanks for your time. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you again at some point to find out what's going on in the world of mapping technologies and the world of Microsoft. Have a great day.
Thanks, Rick. Take care.